Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Welcome to another episode. Real recognize real. Turkish, what you saying, bro?
Nothing, my guy. Just got home not too long ago, so it's been a busy day, but all good, G. What you saying?
Yeah, calm, bro. I just got that email as well, blood. That's wild, fam.
Oh, you got it, yeah? I was thinking, fam. I was trying to think, is it some phishing email or something? But nah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I even checked to see where the email come from, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because sometimes it's them fucking,
trust me,
yeah, it's
but
legit. It's legit still. No, them ones.
looks like
That's bullshit, bro. I don't know how that's gonna run, but we'll see, innit?
I lie. It is what it is, man. We'll see how that works, car. I'm sure it doesn't make sense, but we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Big up you, man. Make sure you smash the like button on the way in. Know what I mean, I see a few of you, man, already chatting in the chat. Few things come out. Cavani's dad saying that he's not happy in England or some shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I've
What was
seen
his contract?
no, he was just saying that like right, he's looking to go Boca Juniors or some shit like that, like to be closer to his family. Apparently, his dad has said that.
Was it a year
Apparently,
contract?
yeah, but there was talk of him signing an extension. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And honestly, I don't want him to stay anyway. No, them ones. So it's one of them ones, bro. Like he's on bare peas. He's got the number 7 shirt, and I think he's done now, innit? He can't even play 3 games in a row without getting injured. So he could go. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
It's like a stopgap signing. So
but that's exactly what he was, bro. Like he's just a filler. You know the one. So
yeah. You don't want to give them man anymore. Yeah, it's similar with Louise. I know Cavani hasn't done a Louise this season, but giving them man a year extension, it's like they came in as a stopgap. You need to when you're bringing him in, you need to know that next year what's happening. Car, it can't be re-signing him.
that's what I'm saying, bro. So I'm not really I'm not too bothered about that. Like loads of people saying, oh, like, oh, he's not happy. Bro, I don't care if he's happy or not, blood. He's on enough money, innit? He's been brought in to just do a job for a season.
Yeah, that's what it is, fam. And you man, you man gonna get top 4? What did he really expect? He got a few goals, he got a few games. Like at the end of the day, you signed him. What was it? The last couple of days of the window.
The last day of the window, I think.
Yeah. So who's he kidding? Really? At the end of the day, no one really must have come in for him all that window. So for him to be nabbed up by United, it's not like it was a Tottenham or something coming in for him last day of the window. United are actually, in terms of big status in football, one of the top dons, name wise. So I think I don't know what that's about, man. I don't know what that's about.
But that's what I mean. So honestly, I'm not really fussed. At first I saw reports saying that it wasn't confirmed, and then I saw more reports literally 5-10 minutes ago saying it was his dad. So that seems to have had legs, you know what I mean? Because these were quotations, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It wasn't no rumor thing. Man are saying that his dad legit said that. And if that's the case, who cares, bruv?
Yeah, about a few months left of his deal, man. Just it is what it is. You man have pretty much secured, in my opinion, top 4. So all of this business needs to be sorted out. And if my man's saying stuff like that, then it's more or less forcing the hand, and that's what's got to happen. Get it done.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not gonna lose no sleep over that, bro. For me, like, yeah, obviously he's done a decent thing. Do you know what I mean? He's done a decent thing, but nah, man. Like, for me, for what he was meant to be and the way he's been gassed up his whole career, for me, his whole career, no matter how many goals he scored, he's always been that tier below the elite, innit?
Yeah.
He's never been elite to me, like ever. Like even when he's scoring goals, people say, "Oh yeah, like all-time scorer for PSG and all these other things." I don't care about that, bruv. Like I'm looking at the amount of chances I've seen this guy miss on a consistent basis.
Yeah, there's been games in his career where you look at them. Yeah, if you look back at highlights and you think, if he got a goal here and there, and you know there's a trophy at the end of those goals, because a few games, massive games in the Champions League as well, my man's missed sitters. Yeah, and that's the difference between elite and the level he's been at. Not at anymore, but he's been at.
Bruv, nothing but facts. So for me, he can leave. You know them ones. Like I'm not gonna miss, man.
Yeah, you know them ones. And you might need to be thinking about signing people long term, not stopgaps. Like how many times can you do stopgaps? Because at Arsenal, we've been doing it for years. You can't let them man try and get away with this at United. But to be honest, it's going the same way.
There you go. Like man saying his dad said, my son does not feel comfortable in England and wants to be close to the family. My son does not feel comfortable in England and wants to be. Yeah, who cares, bruv? Take him.
Yeah,
You know, like that.
that's a comment that didn't need to be made. Like, there's a few months left.
But the thing is, bruv, he's getting well paid. Yeah, it was a 1-year contract anyway. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand why that came out. And again, like, people ain't gonna get too upset because it's him. You know them ones. But why? Why does his dad need to say that? Even if that was the case, just don't sign an extension.
Yeah, just say no.
Like,
I'm
what
good.
is man he's unhappy for, bro? Like, it don't make no sense to me, innit? The whole thing's a bit dumb. I can't even lie. The timing, the fact that he said it anyway, it's all dumb, bruv.
Because it's not even coming. It's not even like he's protecting himself. Where it might have come out that he's rejected a contract and and all of this, where he has to come out and say, "Well, yeah, I miss home." I can understand that, but if his dad's just coming out of nowhere with it, it just don't make sense. It's like adding fuel to a fire that's not even there.
It's dumb, innit?
Yeah,
You know what I mean, it's actually dumb, bro. And the thing is, we got Mason. I'd rather see Mason Greenwood get a run out up front than play Cavani.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I don't really care. Like, I legit don't care, bro. I've got no attachment to him as a footballer, bro. He was always a stopgap.
Yeah. That's how you gotta look at him. That's how you gotta leave it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, man, I don't really care about that. The Martin guy saying he thinks it's because of the fine that he got on that. I don't think it can be, bro. Like, you know the ones, that guy's getting paid a lot of money. You know the ones. All that tells me is, either this guy's a mercenary and only came to Man United for the money, which is probably why he came anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He probably never had no other offers that kind of look decent.
Yeah, that must be it. Because he must have had offers, but none that he thought he, was at his level. And United must have just come in there and blew it out of the water. And he said, "Yeah, this is me."
Yeah, it could have only been a money thing, bro. Because them man know what England's gonna be like. It's gonna be a culture shock. Like, if you ain't been there, if you ain't stayed there, it's completely different. So for me, it's kind of like you should know what you're getting yourself into. You come to Man United, you got the number 7 shirt to be a bit part player. The whole thing just stinks of like a publicity stunt and just one for the shareholders, one to boost sales, blood. Why do you give number 7 to a substitute? He was never coming in and starting for us.
100. That's mad. Give him a 7, and even if you look at Igalo as well in January, that was a bit of the same commercial side of it. Let's get some shirts sold. Cavani, it's the same sort of impact in South America and other places across the world, really, because he's been a few places where people do, like his style of playing him. So I think it's just commercial. That's what it is, commercial. Yeah, he's got a few goals here and there. Obviously, that Southampton game was probably the standout performance from him. But
yeah, I think he's got like 4 goals or something.
Yeah, what was it? 3 of them in that match? It was 3 of them.
He scored 2 in one match.
Yeah, 2.
Then he scored 2 from the bench in one game, I think. And then he scored the header, and then he scored that left foot goal, that he scored when he cut inside and he wrapped it. I can't remember who that was against, but like, so what, bruv? Like, if he left Man United right now, what would my fondest memories be of man, bro? Like, I don't remember anything. He ain't really done nothing. So I don't care.
Yeah,
it's not like my man's here laying down the league and that. Do you know what I mean? Man ain't done shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't understand the motivation behind those quotes.
That must be just to alert suitors that he's available in the summer. Obviously, if you look at last summer, he wasn't happy with none of the offers, if he got any offers, which I think he must have, and he waited till the last day of the window. Maybe his dad's thinking, listen, I need to raise ears now. What is it, March? A few months, get him in, because people can talk to him now. That might be what it is, because since January, other teams can talk to him, and because it's March now, probably no one's hollered him, and his dad's thinking, let me say something out there, because teams might not know he's not on it.
The man's got 7 goals. There you go. Like, so what? Like, do you know what I mean? It's just one of them ones. Like, so what?
It's not even a season that goes down in the books for you, man. Anyway, so it's like, it is what it is.
But this is what I mean. So like, I don't understand it, bruv. Like literally, I can remember more the chances that he's missed than the goals he scored.
Yeah.
So like, it's a very weird one. I can't even lie. I don't understand the motivation behind these quotes coming out now. No, I mean, I wouldn't say we're in a title push because we're not. But this is the business end of the season. This is where we're in the last 32, I think, of the Europa League. Was it last 16? I don't know.
Last 16, yeah.
Last 16 of the Europa League, yeah. Man's in... We're still in the FA Cup at the moment. Like, we're still playing for trophies. So for a man to come out and say something like that now,
Yeah, it's selfish.
It doesn't make sense, bruv. You're under contract now.
Yeah, like, what do you want done now in March?
But I mean, and he's injured. He didn't even play the last game, did he? So it's one of them ones where, yeah, Martial played because he's injured. So like the whole thing, the timing and everything, it's all just weird, bro. Like that's the only thing I can make of it, bro. It's proper bizarre, man.
But you see, sometimes when other agents have come out and spoke, especially at United, it gets all this media attention. Maybe that's what he was after. Maybe he just thought, you know what?
Yeah, but
Let's
for what
get
though?
him.
Nobody cares about him though. Like he's
That
old.
might be why. He might have thought, no one cares about my son right now. So let me make a bit of noise and hope someone cares. That might be what it is.
Bruv, he's old. Like, do you know what I mean? It's weird, bruv. He's old and he's not really contributing massively. So it's kind of like, what were you trying to achieve by even saying that? It don't make sense.
Yeah,
Like none of it. Like I'm just mad confused. I can't even lie. Like I'm mad confused. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense, bro.
It doesn't. I thought it was like but you confirmed it's a year contract. If it was a 2-year contract, it makes sense, guys. He's tied in for another year and he's forcing the hand. But
yeah,
bro, wait a couple months. April, May, it's done. You're good.
Well, this is it. So now it'd be interesting to see how this plays out. You know what I mean? I'm sure someone's gonna come out and say they're fake quotes and that, but when they're using my man's dad's full name and shit, blood, I feel like this ain't no fake quote. You know, like that.
Direct.
You know, like that. So it'll be thingy. It'll be interesting to see if they're saying that it is because of the FA sanction. Then who cares, bruv?
Yeah, listen, whatever it is, it's like I said, it's not a season to remember for United or for Cavani. So who cares? Like you said, who cares, fam? Even as an Arsenal fan looking over there, I don't really give a shit what happens with Cavani.
That's what I mean. Big up Anas. That's funny as well, blood. Martial see, bruv, just running out another striker, blood. Fuck them, man.
Good performance as well, Martial, as well, the other day.
He done his thing, bro. He done his thing against Man City. I can't even lie.
Yeah, he done his thing.
No, I'm saying he done his thing proper. You know what I mean? But for me, Cavani, nothing to write home about. Not really fussed about that guy. You know what I'm saying? Also, them man are talking about Joachim Low.
Yeah.
Calling it a day after the Euros, blood. Apparently, them man are saying that Klopp's ruled himself out, but I haven't seen any quotes. But that's what them man are saying, innit? I don't know what's going on, bro, but I just feel like the way things are going with him for Liverpool, he might as well, blood.
Listen, it's a big job, and Germany are in a good place right now in terms of talent coming through and talent in their league and an abundance of it. So I think whoever takes the job, the pressure's on because they're going to expect Klopp. I read the quote, but again, I can't confirm that because I haven't seen the video. It was just a quote that was tweeted on Twitter, and that could just be bullshit. But I feel like, I don't know, Klopp at Liverpool, if he abandons ship now, he's going to seem like a coward. Or he's going to seem like, because I swear when he left Dortmund, they were near relegation or they were mid-table or something like that.
Yeah, they weren't weird. Yeah, bruv. Like, and he's relegated the team as well, blood. So he's up and down, innit?
Yeah, that's what I said. If he leaves Liverpool like this, his reputation isn't really looking too good. You see how Mourinho had that reputation of 3 years in, he crumbles. Like Klopp will have that reputation of, when the going gets tough, he gets going. So I think he needs to stick it out. And international football, I don't know if it suits Klopp. I think Klopp likes the weekly action.
That's what I think as well. And I think he's not a tournament manager. You know the ones, when you look at him, he's not really a tactician like that. Do you know what I'm saying? To say I think Mourinho would do well in international management. You know the one, because he just got set up just to stifle teams and get the win by any means necessary. Klopp looks like more like a week in, week out manager, hands on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. With Mourinho, he'd have a lot of time to analyze, get in there right tactically against the teams in the group stages, all of that. Mourinho needs time to analyze. And when he's given time, you've seen what it can produce. Obviously, with Klopp, it's just a method. And that method needs to be running week in, week out for it to really be clicking into gear. You could see with what he done at Liverpool, it started clicking into gear slowly but surely till it reached top gear. And then it kind of stumbled this season, obviously. But international football ain't the same, man. Especially the way it's looking now with all of the with all of this UEFA nation. I don't know what's going on with international football. I just want to see tournaments and the qualifications. That's it. I don't know what the Nations League's about. I don't know what any of that's about.
There you go. And that's the thing. Klopp, even if he was going to go, he was tempted. He's not going to come out and say, oh, we'll see. But man's under contract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said he's not going anywhere to the end of his contract here. But, bruv, how many managers really run down their contract and then leave at the end, bruv? More time they leave before the end of their contract, whether they're sacked or whatever, innit? Like, so I don't really know what's going on with Klopp. Like, man saying he left Dortmund in 7th. There you go. Like, and that's where Liverpool are looking to finish this season, if they're lucky.
Yeah, it's looking like that. Yeah, 7th, 8th, 6th, something like that.
But that's what I'm saying. So, bro, I don't really know what's going on with them, man. Like, this season is an absolute shambles right now.
But I can't lie to you. Obviously, with Fulham, I thought enough is enough. Like they're gonna get the W. It's gonna Fulham should have been 3-up in the first half. 3-up, 3-1, 4-1. It would have been fair. Lookman, Major, he had one or two glimpses, but Lookman really had a couple of, I don't know what's going on at Liverpool. I can't lie. It's even though there's injuries and even though there's external issues, it's not like there's no direct correlation between what I'm seeing on the pitch, and it's not like it's just a downturn in form. They was getting overrun by Fulham and other teams before that. I don't know what's going on. It's going to be hard for them to build. They've lost that fear factor now, and that's hard to build.
That's it. They have lost that fear factor. When I look at Liverpool now, they're looking every bit as average, as some of their players look on paper. You know, the ones before, on paper, Liverpool used to look not as good as they looked on the eye, and now all of these players are playing at the level that I see them as. You know them ones. That's just what it is, bro. Like, I see bare players there. None of them really ain't got the X factor no more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's looking like it. They're looking real meaty, bruv. And the thing is, when you've got them kind of players and they're not confident, it's dangerous, bruv.
Yeah, and at that age too, because it's like how in this market, at that age that a few of those players are at, what value is left in some of those players? In terms of big money, it's going to be hard for them to do that whole Coutinho Suarez thing again. So I just feel like I don't know what they're going to do. If their owners don't turn around and actually change the way they've been running the club and start being proactive like Roman and Mansour, then Liverpool, I can't lie, they're more likely to be in and around battle for top 4 next season if they don't fix up.
That's it. And like man said, Klopp's got no plan B. So that's why I feel like the plan B might be to just leave, because it's like, what are you going to do? If Klopp doesn't get given the money, I don't see how he turns it around, because he's not going to change his style of play. Why would he? He seems way too stubborn for that. That you've seen it. You'll rather be out here beefing fucking reporters than actually admit that maybe he got it wrong.
Nah, his style is all about, like, his emotion is in his style, isn't it? So it's hard for him to let it go because it's all linked. Like, I don't see him changing it up. And I think the same with Mourinho too. Remember when his emotion was linked to the way he played, and he found it hard, and he's still finding it hard to let it go, even though it expired years ago. You know, with Klopp, he's done very well over the last 8-10 years with the different clubs and the way he's played football. But once it gets found out, if you don't change it up, then you're forgotten real quick. Yeah. So
facts.
He needs
to make big up for the super chat, my guy.
Come on.
I mean, my man saying Klopp to Madrid ? Well, bruv, like, Zidane's still alive, bro.
And he's got a lot of respect over there, both player and manager. Madrid show very little respect to players or managers, but I think with Zidane, it's different. I think with Zidane, him coming back, there must have been some sort of agreement there for him to be in charge of the rebuild.
Yeah, for sure. I would think so. Like, they must trust him with the money. And the thing is, Zidane's been upstairs. Do you know what I'm saying? He's coached. You know what I mean? I think he was there with Ancelotti as his number 2 or something like that. Bruv, Zidane's been in and around the club for a long time, innit? So,
yeah,
I don't see a way where Zidane's sacked again. Like, I think he stays within the infrastructure of the club, whether he goes upstairs, downstairs, whatever he does. I believe he stays there, innit? And I definitely think there's a long-term plan to have Zidane there. So, I can't see Klopp going there. If Klopp goes anywhere, I can only see it being back to Germany after this. But
or maybe,
I don't know.
Italy, maybe a Juve.
Yeah, but could you see anyone playing Klopp style, like high press in Italy? Like,
Yeah, I get you. I get you. It'd be interesting to see if he can take it there. Cause everyone questioned whether Pep could take his style to England, and it took him a year, and he done it. But you're right with Klopp. It might, well, where else is he going to go in Germany? If he goes Bayern, I'm tired of that whole Dortmund and Bayern thing. Every time Dortmund come through with a talent, Bayern just go and nab it up. Whether it's a player, manager, there's no respect in that league. There's no nothing, you know. So I think that Klopp going to Bayern wouldn't really. I don't know. Then again, Pep just stayed at the top clubs, so it's hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if Klopp leaves Liverpool, he has to go to a top team.
Yeah.
Even though, when you look at it, his CV is not Ancelotti's. You know them ones, and Ancelotti's at Everton. So maybe he ain't got no God-given right to go straight to a top team again. You never know. There might not be a job available in that. He might have to take some time out, or you could end up at a Leipzig or something. You never know, bro. Like, there's no guarantee that he's going to get a Bayern Munich job because he's got one league title in the Champions League. But don't get me wrong, it's a good CV, but it's not fucking, do you know what I mean? It's not Mourinho. You know what I mean? It's not Pep. It's not Ancelotti. Like, it's not even like, do you know what I mean? It's barely a Rafa Benitez thing, bruv. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so it's one of them ones where, as much as man have to respect what he's done with Liverpool, 2 seasons they've won something.
I think the best thing for him is to take a sabbatical for maybe a year max and analyze his options. I think that's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
I think he, obviously, even with the external problems as well and what's happened, I think it's best for him. If he chooses to leave Liverpool, it's best he just takes it easy for a bit.
Yeah, there you go. And my man says Zidane gets too much disrespect. He's got more Champions Leagues than Pep and Jose. but it gets like that, innit? You know what I mean? Two La Liga titles, 3 Champions Leagues. And man's still questioning him. Like, everyone's always talking about his job like it's just up for grabs and that.
Yeah.
It's mad to me.
He didn't already do his thing as a player to get that. And then when he was a manager, he's done his thing as a manager too. You can analyze them individually and they're both top successes.
That's it. So that's what I mean. Man saying Klopp maybe Leverkusen and bro, like, do you know what I mean? Man saying Barca. Bruv, to be fair, he might suit a Barcelona, but at the same time, I don't know, blood. Like, getting all their man to be pressing and playing this quick counter in football, I don't know how it works. You know what I mean? And
like, sometimes the way he is with obviously this season's understandable with what's happened in his private life, but I don't know if he's suited to this much pressure and the way the English media is, and that, you know, it can take his toll. I'm not saying that he's a weak man for it or it's a criticism. It can take his toll in this country, you know. It can really take his toll. So I think Leverkusen, when I first heard the name, I thought that's too low of a club for him. But then I thought maybe he doesn't want to be in the limelight. You know, he was happy, content at Dortmund. I think happy, content at Liverpool because there was no expectations for Liverpool.
Yeah, it's true. Like, he didn't have immediate pressure to win stuff at Liverpool. You could go there,
You see when he done that whole, remember in the first 2 years when Liverpool was still dead and he was rebuilding it and he done that whole fans thing and he was, you know, grabbing the players' hands and you know, waving to the fans after games and doing that whole thing, yeah? And everyone was lauding him for it, saying, look at that, like, look at the morale he's building. Look, if he was to do that now, when the expectations of the club are so high,
it wouldn't be enough.
That would be laughed at now. When there was no expectation really, it's like, look at what he's doing over there. It's quite nice, you know. But now it's like, nah, you can't just get away with that now. And I think he's more a manager that wants to just, like you see how you say vibes. It is vibes with Klopp as well.
Yeah, it's heavy metal vibes, isn't it? Man, I have a pint with them, hold their hands, fist pumps and hugs, bruv. You know them, man. And to be fair, it worked at the beginning, but now it's not enough again.
Yeah.
You know, like that. So it'll be interesting to see where Klopp ends up, but I don't see this long-term Liverpool thing because I can't see him winning anything else there, bro. He needs money, bro. He needs to rebuild the squad that he built 4 years ago all over again.
Yeah, the way this season's gone, I can't lie, it's literally knocked the whole stuffing out of Liverpool in terms of fear factor. And I think at the beginning, you put it to Van Dijk, but now I don't think Van Dijk coming back into this side is going to scare people like it once did. I think people know now the football, not Robertson a bit more than last season, yeah, but Trent this season, open for business. Like everyone knows that side, that side now is open. So I don't know if this is just the Van Dijk answer anymore. Like you said, I think the rebuild is a lot deeper than people might think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Man said heavy metal Ollie, bro. Real talk. It's mad, bro. Man said Ollie.
I just see Piers Morgan's leaving. Swear down he got done. Yeah.
What do you mean? What happened? Because I kept seeing on thingy that he walked off the set or something. But why? What happened?
Carl, you see, I don't know. Is he the weatherman or something? Mixed race guy. Where he looks mixed race, but he was talking to Piers. He was telling Piers, listen, like we know you and Meghan were friends. Like we know you have a history, but since she stopped talking to you, all you can do is talk about her. Has she ever mentioned you once? And just as he said that, Piers is like, I'm not having none of this. And it's not even like the guy said a mad thing. And he just walked.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that was it. And Piers walked off.
Man.
It's so mad. And then the guy continued saying, like, we have to sit here and listen to you every day. Like yesterday, 6:30 to 7, it was hard to watch. And he just went in, and then afterwards there was like petitions. The weatherman, Alex. Yeah, that was his name.
The weatherman was putting it on TV. Live.
Yeah, live.
Nah, how are you getting bullied out your show by the weather?
His head is hot right now, bro. He blocked gigs the other day. He blocked troops today, fam. His head is hot, fam. He's on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nah, he's rattled. Bro. What? How the man them got Piers on a string, bro?
It catches up to man. You talk too much shit, it's gonna come back to you one day. Like it's gonna come back,
bro. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Now that's amazing still, bro. Yeah, I love that still. Man block troops, you know, bro. Them man are on his neck, fam.
Trust.
Nah, that's bad. How are you getting bullied by the weatherman on your own show? That could never happen.
It's mad. It is mad. And that weatherman's been waiting to do him as well. I've seen other clips from the years gone by where that weatherman's like, this guy's a dickhead.
You could tell, man, like Alex, brother, like he never had his coffee this morning. You know them and said, fuck this guy. Today's not the day.
Alex came in like he didn't have a coffee, didn't brush his teeth. I'm surprised he was wearing a suit, fam. He was on smoke early morning. Like he just said, nah, fuck this guy.
Man loves that still, you know, like that. Big up Michael. Man said Klopp's loyal, bruv. Listen, yeah, there's no such thing as loyalty in football, blood.
Not anymore.
No, I'm saying fuck that. Now, I mean, if Liverpool losing, he'll leave, blood. You know them ones. What? You reckon that he cares about Liverpool's football club more than his own reputation and his ability to get a job after? Of course he doesn't, bruv.
And his mental health too, because if it is the case of the media and the pressure, that's mental health. Like you gotta watch out for that. I can't lie, that comes first.
That's it. My man said, that Klopp rebuilt Liverpool when he first took over. Yeah, he did. And it took him 4 years, to win what he won. He's not going to get another 4 years at Liverpool. Fans are turning on him already.
Yeah.
You know, like that. Like, bruv, come on, bro. The whole point of a rebuild is you shouldn't have to go down to do another rebuild. When Man United were doing rebuilds, we are still winning stuff.
That's
because
true.
The manager was rebuilding while the players were playing well and still in their prime, bro. This guy's waited until these their tanks on red, and now man's talking about, oh yeah, I just need to go petrol station. Nah. you should have never waited until the red light was on in the whip here to go petrol station, blood.
Now it's all mad.
It's too late, blood. Now you might not make it. You might break down in the middle of the road, cuz.
Man are coming round you now, beeping you behind.
That's it. Mad. My man's looking for the services signs and that sweating. You know the man. Liverpool are done. They might not even make Europe, bro.
Bro, if that happens, I had a question on thing. I can't lie. What was it on Big Six last week? Yeah, where it was if Arsenal, Tottenham, and Liverpool finish out of the top 6, who is most in trouble? Who do you think?
Liverpool, blood.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
100% Liverpool, bro. Without a doubt, bro. Like, come on. How are you going from Premier League champions, to nowhere, cuz?
Yeah, and with
nowhere. Getting pammed at home 6 in a row. I don't think they've ever lost that many games at home ever.
Bro, Arsenal
in one season.
Arsenal have been breaking records for like 15 years now. Dead records. I don't think we've lost. No, we haven't lost 5 games in a row like that at Emirates. I can't. Nah. And we've broken a lot of records in terms of bans. That one's a special one.
Yeah, but I don't understand, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's a mad thing, man's done out here.
It's 6 L's and 2 draws. So it's 8 home games in a row. It's not even just 6. It's 8 that they haven't won.
Yeah.
It's mad.
That's mad, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Man said, yeah, Klopp hasn't won domestic cups in England. That's what I'm saying. Man are talking like Klopp's won everything, you know. Man won a Champions League and a Prem. That's it. Man are talking like this Brer done the domestic treble, yeah, like fucking like Pep and that. Like he didn't. Man never won more than one trophy in the same season, bruv. Why man going on like say man's dominated the thing and maybe he's lost passion? He ain't won enough.
Yeah.
He ain't won enough to be bored. He's not that he's bored. Man, yeah, these men are shagged, fam. Like, man are going on like they're bored of winning, bro. Like, you're not Man City, bro.
That's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. With Pep, yeah, Pep's pretty much obviously Champions League is the one that's eluded him, but he still goes for them domestic ones every season as well. Cause he knows it all adds to the base of your time at that club. When people look back, it's obviously they're gonna talk league titles and Champions Leagues, but trophies in general, they're gonna say. Can't remember that year Barca won like 7 trophies in a year.
Yeah, and Bayern won 6 the other day.
Yeah, 2-3 of those trophies are things like the league, the ones that we don't really rate. But when you accumulate them, they mean a lot. They mean a lot. So
that's what I mean. Klopp's won 2 trophies at Liverpool, yeah, and Liverpool have scored 1 goal this year, blood. That's what man is saying. How they score 1 goal? Is that 1 goal at home this year in the Premier League or 1 goal in general? Because that's fucking hilarious, blood. Nah. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And first half of the season, bruv, lost 2 cups. Bruv, listen. It's wavy, yeah, that man won their first Premier League ever. But when the dust settles, yeah, it's a trophy.
Yeah. And when you look back at the years, you count the trophies, and that's what it is. It's all numbers at the end of the day. That's what football is now. It shouldn't be, but that's what it is. That's why I say, if Jose wins that League Cup, Jose's going to act like his time at Spurs was a success because he's the first one to bring a trophy. Doesn't matter. He's not going to call it the League Cup. He's going to say a trophy. Tottenham. And that's what it is now. Numbers game. Like, all of that stuff. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. So all of them actually matter, especially if you're the big boys in the league.
Well, there you go, bruv. So as much as man want to eulogize about what an amazing job he's done, and he's done a good job, when the dust settles, it's 2 trophies, blood.
Yeah,
I just sent you
the thumbnail as well, innit?
What's that, bro?
I just sent you the thumbnail as well, innit?
Yeah, man.
Give me 2 secs. I'll be back. Yeah, just need to answer
that's fine. Call. Yeah, that's fine, bro. I mean, it's 2 trophies in 3 years, people. Do you know what I mean? My man said respectfully disagree. Liverpool players have lost passion, bro. It's the manager's job to keep these players motivated. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's the manager's job to keep these men motivated, bruv. So when man are saying, oh, they've lost the passion, why can't the manager motivate his players? If a manager can't motivate his players, yeah, that means he's lost the dressing room. Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that Klopp's lost the dressing room? Do you know what I mean? Because how can you say the players have lost passion? If you can't motivate your players, then man's insinuating he's lost the dressing room, bruv.
Yeah, there's always, you can't say that. Those are the cheap excuses you always hear, like lost the dressing room, can't motivate because they've just won. Bro, top players, top managers don't rest on their laurels. I'm not saying it is Klopp, but if the players are like that, then it's like Rants said, it's either lost the dressing room or you have to look at the players, not Klopp.
Bruv, either way, yeah, like he bought them, bro. That's his squad. It's not like he's inherited a squad. He can't get the best out of them. He's won trophies with these man. He's bought them, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this stuff that like he can't motivate the players or like they've lost motivation. Literally, motivating your players is literally the bread and butter of football management, bro.
Yeah, it's like someone coming into manager office and then someone saying, he couldn't motivate the team, but still allowing him the time without it's all mad. It doesn't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
Well, if you're a manager of a sales team, yeah, and you can't motivate your people to hit target, bro, you get sacked, bro. They're not gonna sack all your employees. They're gonna sack you because they're gonna be like, yo, you can't get these men to hit targets, blood. If you're at Carphone and you got a target of selling 100 phones a week and you're falling short of your target, bro, they're sacking a manager, bro. They're not gonna sack all the employees, bro. That's not a thing in life.
Yeah, 100%. It goes down to the manager. That's literally a part of the job description is making the most out of your resources and tools, motivation techniques, leadership skills, all of that.
Facts. Super chat. Should Trent go to the Euros, blood? On current form, no, he shouldn't, but he'll go on reputation.
Yeah, he'll go on reputation on current. I'd agree with that. Current form, no reputation, he'll go. But then I'm looking at the name. Is that the only names around him? Walker, Trippier, and James.
He likes Trippier because remember he plays the wing backs, innit? And Trippier can play in the 5, and so can Walker. Walker can play right centre back, and he can play right wing back as well. And obviously, Reece James is playing right wing back at the moment. So
that's true. Wait, is Trippier still starting week in, week out for Atletico?
I think he's injured.
But they're winning the league, though. He must have had some part to play in that.
But I think he's injured because last time I saw them play against Chelsea, he wasn't playing. So I think he was injured.
Then that's, then I can't lie. Trent don't deserve to go then. Because if it's Walker, Trippier, James, you're looking at Walker, even Pep's utilising him in a way this season and getting outside and out of him. Trippier, Atletico, he's injured, but he's done something there. And James this season, he's done his thing for a young guy.
Listen, he's done more than enough, innit? And against the bigger teams, where Chelsea want to go a bit more.
Trippier's banned. That was it.
For he's banned. Yeah. Oh, the betting thing. Okay, shit. Can he go?
What is that? Who would have banned him? Probably would have been FIFA though, so I doubt it. Actually, FIFA and UEFA are different, innit? I don't know.
That's mad. I don't even know.
Being banned and still being able to play international football,
Yeah, well, then if he's banned, then maybe Trent definitely goes then.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Definitely goes, man. Big up you, man. Yeah, we saw the news about Piers Morgan. Still, I haven't even watched the interview yet with Harry and Thingy. Man's gonna watch that probably tomorrow now.
Yeah, like it's not. You know what it is, bro. We've discussed a lot of things over the last few months together, on our shows, on my channel and your channel, where you're not going to be surprised by the interview, my guy. You're not going to be surprised. And I think that's what will separate the people. And I don't mean separate because it shouldn't separate, but that's what will separate who needs to learn more and who already knows.
Yeah.
I watched that interview. I wasn't surprised at all. I wasn't surprised by anything in that whole hour and a half. Not one thing at all.
Yeah, like I just saw clips of her saying about certain men were insinuating they're worried about how dark the baby is going to be, but they said they weren't going to say who it was, blood. You get me? But it's probably Charles, you know them, man. Yeah,
to be honest, that would probably be because I think Oprah afterwards confirmed it's not the Queen and it's not it's not Philip. So if it's confirmed, it's not Philip or the Queen. So if it's confirmed,
it wouldn't be Philip. You know what I mean? And the thing about Philip, listen, bro, that brother, I feel like he sleeps in a freezer or something. Every time I see this youth, it's like the brother just looks like he's hanging on.
I said that this youth,
bro, I swear, every breath looks like it could be his last one, blood. Like, you know them ones that when I see man, it's kind of like I feel like the Queen's doing voodoo on man, and she just keeping man alive to punish him. Like man was cheating when he was younger, and that she's just keeping him here. You know them ones. Every time man wants to die, she just slap him man and say, "Nah, wake up, bruv."
Bro,
no.
I like the whole
peak.
I don't even keep up with all of them, my guy. I don't even keep up with all of them. So I
said Philip's always on 1%, blood. Listen, that's what man looks like, fam. I swear.
Is that the one that's in the hospital now?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that brother looks like he's literally plugged in, into the charger when he's sitting in the car seat, blood. Every time I see him, man, he looks like he just wants to die, bro. And the Queen's like, nah, you ain't leaving me here, bruv. No, there was. Like, man's been cheating. And she's like, yeah, you see that girl, 20 years ago, you think I've forgotten? Mad thing, you're not going. Man just closes his eyes and slapping man in his head, bruv. Nah. Not yet, bruv. You need to stay here with me, blood. You know what I'm saying? She's tormenting man and then just putting man in the fucking hyperbolic time chamber, blood. Keeping him alive, bro.
Fresh.
Bro, it's mad, bro. Just keeping him alive for the smoke. You know them ones. So
you know what I want to do? When you watch it, you're gonna watch it tomorrow. Friday, we'll talk about it on my show, on our show on my channel. We
Yeah,
have to
100. Man
me and
said,
you
oh,
breaking
no.
that down will be too much. I'm telling
Man said, oh, 1%. Fam, hey, that is the realest shit man's ever heard, blood. Man's on the low power mode and that.
But there's definitely shooters on deck in the royal family. There's no doubt about that. I can't lie to you. I just see it in the comments. Someone says shooters, 100%.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's one of them ones. I reckon it was Philip still slightly.
You still think it, yeah?
I'm not Philip, sorry, Charles.
Oh, Charles, yeah. That's who I think. That's who I
I think
think.
it was Charles, blood. You know them ones. Even if it was Philip, yeah, they wouldn't say anyway because they were saying that they were thinking about not releasing the thing just in case he died and that because they said he was critical in them things there and they didn't want it to come out and then obviously man passed away. Do you know what I mean? So it's a mad thing. It's an absolute mad thing. But honestly, yeah, if you're seeing this happen within the royal family and all these things, then boy, that'll tell you everything you need to know about the infrastructure of this country. If that's how them man are thinking, as a black man, I ain't taking no MBE, OBE, or any of them things from them lot. That's mad. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, because there's no ownership for the wrongs. That I think that needs to come before any of all of this. You know, before anything can even be fixed, there needs to be ownership of the wrongs done. And that doesn't mean just now with Meghan, it means over the last 100 years and more. So I think you'd be right in making that judgment. Wiley said the same thing, like he take it back. Like it didn't mean nothing to him. You know,
that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, it'll be interesting, but I'm definitely gonna look forward to seeing that. I'm gonna look forward to seeing that. And obviously, before man wrap up as well, obviously man want to talk because them man always asking me about the UFC, blood, bruv. Izzy got beat.
Right, so mad. I can't lie. Like it's the weight class. It's the weight. People need to respect people that have done it in multiple weights because Adesanya is a top fighter, and Yan just smothered him.
Yeah,
Yan literally just smothered him, man. On top of him for 8 minutes of the fight, more strikes. Yeah, it's a bit too much that division for Izzy now, and that's probably why I didn't step up for John Jones as well.
But this is what I'm saying, and that's why, I'm kind of like cool. I don't mind if man step up and then end up losing because it shows they're human. You know them one.
Yeah, you gotta try. You've got like what's that? What did he say? He said something after dare to be great or something. And
yeah.
It's the truth. At the end of the day, Adesanya's already talked about McGregor before, where he said like he looks at McGregor's path and how much he'd done for the UFC and the way he done it, and said that he can understand why he's a legend of the sport. And I think Adesanya, in terms of striking ability, he's probably the cleanest striker in the UFC in terms of techniques, variation, all of that. You don't know where he's coming from. So I think him stepping up and Yan in particular, it was a risk. I thought he would overcome it, but how wrong I was. Well, he got done 4-1. I'd say it was a 3-2 type of fight more than a 4-1, and the scorecards were a bit wrong. But Yan beat him.
That's the thing. A man said, bruv, listen, your strike absorption, and your durability goes down the more weight you go up. It does.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You lose speed and also, you can't take the shots. And that's why I'm telling man, Pacquiao was on juice 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because Pacquiao was walking into punches he's walking into punches with his head, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like every fight and still beating man up, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Like 8.
Yeah, that's fake, bro. Like he was cheating. Like it's obvious. You know them ones, and it's not like man had a defense like Floyd where Floyd weren't getting hit. And the thing is, you could see with Floyd because the heavier he got, the less knockouts he got.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. But Pacquiao was still knocking man out, going through 8. Come on, man. That's not even human.
Yeah, he never changed. He just walked man down, whatever division he was in.
Bro, that's not real blood. Like, nobody does that. No one goes through 8 weight classes, don't lose power, blood. Still knocking man out. Still got the same work rate. Still got the same engine. Still got the same style. It don't make sense, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't. And that's why stepping up a division in the UFC, it shows you the difference. And I think Adesanya took it too lightly. I think Adesanya should have put on a bit more weight, if I'm honest. A bit more weight to deal with the smothering. Because he got smothered. He didn't get battered on the floor, but he got smothered. And 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 he got smothered but he was on the floor a long time on his back and he was stuck. So I think he needs some more weight on him. But now he's done that. John Jones on his neck already. I feel like he's got to come back down. I swear, what's his name? Kamzat. Isn't Kamzat his division? I know Kamzat's only had a couple fights so far, but I think that will be the next big one for Adesanya. Is he that division? I'm trying to think.
I'm not really sure, bro.
He might be. I'll have to check that. But they could definitely do it at a catch weight somewhere anyway.
That's what I mean. Man said Pac-Man blood because he was swallowing PEDs and that blood. You know them. That's all it is, bro. 8 weight classes and people said he weren't juicing, bro. Do you know what I mean? But this is it. This is what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? A man's obviously training with Freddie and them things there. Obviously Kamzat's retired, but their man are saying that the COVID thing. He'll come back.
He'll be back, man. Kamzat's he's marketing himself very well, man. Like he has got COVID, but I think this whole retirement thing, he'll be back. And what's my man gonna do? He battered 3 man in the UFC. He got COVID. What's he gonna do next? He's coming back 100%. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, facts. And a lot of them, man, bruv, like in that sport, yeah, and in boxing and that, man always say they're fucking retiring. What does that even mean, blood?
Yeah.
And that don't mean nothing. They're retiring until they get a good offer, blood, and then they'll come back.
Yeah, and with Kamzat, trust me, Dana White sees something in him, and when Dana White sees something in someone, the money comes out. You know, Dana White's a businessman; he gets shit done.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was Kamzat. Okay, cool.
So yeah, it'll be interesting, but bro, that's how you know certain man are juicing and certain man aren't. You know them ones, bro. Yeah. Like, is he lost? Is what it is.
Yeah, he needs to stay away from John Jones now. That's definitely right. He needs to stay away, come back. But to be honest, that fight
was never happening anyway. He was way too big. Man's walking around at 200 pounds.
It's not intriguing anymore to me because 2 years down the line, where I think Adesanya might be ready again, or think he's ready again, John Jones is going to be too old for me to even think like it's worth our time. If I'm honest, it's sad, but it's true, man. We've missed out on a few fights over the last couple of years, Car. Man didn't do their job, you know, stepping up. Or McGregor's the same. We've missed out on a couple good fights because of his lack of, I don't know. He's completely different. His lack of seriousness in recent years.
Yeah, he's not serious, and because he's making so much money from one fight, you don't have to be active. You know them one. Yeah, and that's what he's moving like them boxers, blood, fighting once or twice a year and that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So.
Tony Khabib, we missed out on that. That's true. Tony McGregor, we missed out on that.
Missed out on Tony McGregor as well. Yeah.
McGregor.
You missed that, brother. I wanted to see another Aldo McGregor. Man, never saw that.
Yes, he go back down to that division one more time and see what you're about. Because you blitzed that division. Same way Adesanya blitzed his division. McGregor blitzed that division. Go back down, see. Because you told Aldo you give him that fight. It'll be good to get that. Tony Ferguson done now for me. Couple losses in a row. I think
he's finished now. He's just he's just a sparring partner now, blood.
Yeah, after a couple losses, it's hard. That's why I say with McGregor, this Poirier fight is massive because if he goes and beats Poirier, cool. It probably looks even better because he lost to him and then he beats him and it makes it seem like he's climbed the mountain. But if he goes and loses, he's done. And when I mean done, he'll still fight again, but he can't be a main event fight after losing twice to Poirier. In my opinion, it won't happen.
That's what I mean. So, yeah, there's a few interesting fights still to be made, but I don't know, bruv. Yeah. I don't really know. I'm looking at it now. It's like all the fights the man wanted probably can't happen now.
Yeah, I'm looking around thinking the same thing.
Like McGregor's washed. Like Khabib's retired. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruv, Izzy's lost now. It's kind of like whatever. John Jones has been talking like he's going to come back for time, bro.
John Jones in Ngannou would be cold.
That would be nuts. But the thing is, like, bro, Ngannou, bro, that would be mad because he's massive, yeah? Massive. And he can bang, fam. You know them ones.
Oh, that
But also, John Jones has just been too inactive, though.
Yeah, 100%. That's the thing.
You've been too inactive. Like, I don't care how good you were, innit? If you're not active, you can get smoked, bro. And that's why McGregor got beat.
Yeah, 100%. Lack of seriousness, inactiveness, and too much money.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Man saying John Jones would lose, bro. He might do, bro, because he hasn't been active. You know what I mean? But then someone needs to
go. John Jones ain't been hit by a guy like him before, guaranteed.
And he hasn't been hit, period, in a while. So
Yeah.
For me, that fight don't really interest me. No, I'm saying that fight don't really interest me these days. Yeah, the women's fights are probably more entertaining, bruv. So
Yeah, pick up Amanda Nunes, champ.
absolute beast. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Like, big up everyone inside. You already know what it is. Smash up the like button. I'm back for the Dortmund watch along at 10 to 8. You get me? Obviously, man's gonna watch that game, watch some decent football. Now I'm saying interact with you lot, answer some more of your questions as well. I got my my first reaction vid. I'm gonna upload it tonight, probably come out tomorrow. Yeah,
When's your football thing out?
Probably on Friday.
Say no more.
Probably on Friday because Joel's linking the cameraman to do the final edits and that on Thursday and Friday. So it should go up like Friday evening or something like that.
Okay, cool.
You get me? So first reaction vids going up. Well, I'm gonna schedule it for tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be decent, people. You get me? And then obviously in the comments, you can just let me know what other players you want me to do. You get me? So the Ronaldinho one's going up tomorrow. You get me? So yeah, big up, man. What you got coming up, bro? You got any more things coming up today or tomorrow?
Not today. Still, my shift's been mad like last couple of weeks. It goes back to normal next week, so the videos have been limited. But tomorrow I'll be back with a preview for the Olympiacos game, and then yeah, Thursday I'll be back with a review, and then we're back on Friday midday. Me and you, my channel, and yeah, we can keep it moving weekend.
This is it. Big up everyone. Smash the like, and yeah, boy. Next upload, I'll be back. Yeah, in just under